It is easy to get swept up in a flow, especially when things are too easy or too tough. But taking a moment to reflect if we are living as per our own values help us see if we are living being true to ourselves. Life is like a road trip. You can follow the signs and cruise along, but sometimes you're going to have to stop and see the map and check if you're still heading to your destination or just simply driving along where someone else led you. It is important to know when to steer the wheel in your direction. And no, it's not that you're trying to take control. The key difference is that instead of being just a passive passenger being driven, you are making sure that you're going to your own chosen destination. It's less about controlling everything and more about choosing to drive to your own destination, not driven by external forces, pleasure, or distractions, which will probably feel good temporarily, but in the long run will not take you to where you want to be at. When I talk about choosing your direction, I talk about awareness. Many times we find ourselves moving along because it feels easy. But when we pause and reflect, we create a moment of clarity. Even a river that is the true representation of what a flow looks like is most productive when a dam is built over it. Otherwise, it's just running water that could flood the place and create so much destruction. Navigate those moments of pause without guilt or pressure. Steering the wheel doesn't mean that you're trying to control every aspect. You're simply taking responsibility for where you're headed. And those that really respect you will encourage you rather make you feel bad. And whenever the time comes to flow, choose to do that when you feel good and legit about it. Going with the flow should be your natural tendency, but shaping that flow to reach your destination should be a conscious choice. A sensible person is always in control of their actions and are very aware and conscious of the outcomes. Have your values and awareness guide your flow, and you will always be in control of when you should flow and when you should have it all in control. Life's journey is yours to shape, and sometimes a little pause for reflection can make all the difference in the choice of action. But if you simply let a flow determine your outcome, you cannot hold anyone responsible for where you land. So a good balance between going with the flow and having structure and discipline helps you reach to where you are and also enjoy the journey.